Hi, so as you've read from the title, sorry, my lips are crusty. I was just eating. Anyways, so as you've read from the title, I want to talk about my experience being an unattractive woman. So I know people are gonna say, "Oh my God, you're not ugly." Maybe they are gonna convert. I don't know. You never know. But it's just my experience and the environment that I live in. I live in California, Los Angeles, California, and actually, someone told me to make a video for me to like get my feelings out, just so I don't have it bottled up. And you know, they're like, if someone sees it, if someone doesn't matter. At least you're like, you know, getting it out somewhere. So I just want to talk about my experience being unattractive in Los Angeles and how it has shaped the way that I, you know, view the world and what I see for myself. So I've never had a boyfriend. I grew up a little bit chunkier. Like my weight would fluctuate because I was on medication, so it would go up and down. But for the most part, I was heavyweight. I was heavy set. Not like entirely, just chubby. And so that was like the main reason. Like schoolboys didn't like me, didn't want anything to do with me. I was never really popular. I mean, most people remember me as a loser. So like, I sat alone. If I had friends, my friends would bully me. I didn't realize that, you know, they didn't really like me. I just liked being around people. But anyways, yeah, it was a different experience. Overall, school wasn't the best for me. I was never really considered attractive. So no like kids, no classmates wanted to date me. I had crushes, plenty of crushes, and on all types of guys. Like I didn't really have a type, but yeah. So I was never really successful in dating in school, whether it be middle school or even high school and elementary. And so 2021, at 21, I put myself on a dating app because I don't really go outside. I'm very introverted, and I met a guy, and I won't get too deep into it, but he did like call me ugly all the time. He's like, I'm just good enough for, you know, and he was my first, so like I was okay with it. I was like, okay, at least somebody's paying attention to me. And yeah, we get like daily messages calling me ugly, saying he's doing charity work, which I'm like, unnecessary, right? Like no one should be called that. Even if you are ugly, you shouldn't have to be called that by somebody. They could just not do that. But yeah, so that's when I started to like let it sink in that I was very unattractive. Not because they were just saying it to me, but just like I couldn't really pull guys. Like it was very hard to get guys to go on a date with me. I would get ghosted when I show up to the date. The guy would like get up and leave. And I didn't catfish. I mean, define catfish, and I will say if I catfished or not. But I don't wear makeup, so none of my photos have makeup. So like, I'm never really catfishing, so like doesn't really make sense when people tell me I'm catfish. And I show my entire body. I'm very skinny. I'm like 108 pounds, but I'm 4'11", so I'm very short. But I live in Los Angeles, so the beauty standards are different here. And I won't say black women aren't attractive. I see a lot of black women successfully having a dating life, but just the way I look, I have like discolored skin, I have acne. I was on a Julie video, and a lot of the comments were like, what's wrong with her skin? I don't know. Not everyone's picture perfect. Not everybody's perfect, you know? But anyways, yeah, so that experience made me, like, realize, because I used to think, oh, wow, I'm beautiful, why didn't I have a boyfriend? But at this point, there's no denying. There's no denying that I'm ugly as fuck. I'm ugly. And I just need to accept it. But after I went on Julie, I furthermore realized I thought it was a 6 out of 10. No. I'm a 5 out of 10. And like, is that bad? It's halfway. I'm halfway there, right? Yeah, so I just realized I'm not very attractive after going on a video that publicly puts you out there for many other people to see. Because, like, I thought it would be a cool icebreaker to, like, people, like, on dating apps. And I would say, oh, I was on this Julie video, and I wanted them to see it so that they wouldn't call me catfish, and I would get blocked. I would get blocked, unmatched. If, you know, they had my number, they'd block me. If it's just on Bumble, I would get unmatched. I'd say, like, I have about 1,000 matches on Bumble, but I rarely get messages back. Like, men just don't fucking like me. And it's not, like, I don't show how I feel about myself to other people. People would assume I'm very confident, and I think that's what really deters men, because if they think I'm a freaking 6 and I'm over here, I am beautiful, talking like I am a 10, and like saying I have standards, then I guess that just pisses them off. I don't know. But I know people are gonna, if anyone sees this, and we're like, oh, then date within your standards. I strictly do not date, or like put myself, like, I'll swipe on an attractive guy, but like I won't expect anything. But I mostly try to talk to men who are ugly too. I don't really care about looks, you know. Like, I'll date a guy who's autistic, nerdy, glasses, and aren't overweight. Like, I love that, but those guys have standards, because a lot of beautiful women like ugly men because they feel like they're more secure in the relationship. The amount of beautiful women in Los Angeles I walk past and they have an ugly boyfriend, I'm like, save the rest for us ugly women. We have nothing. So now ugly men in Los Angeles have a higher standard for the women they want to end up with, and there lies us ugly women that can't get anyone. I can't even get an ugly guy. I'm sick and tired of like girls telling me then date people on your level. That's what I'm doing. That's what I try to do. Yeah, but that's my experience. I don't see myself ever getting that first boyfriend, let alone get married. I thought I'd be married when I was 26. I'm 25. It's not gonna happen, and I'm not gonna get my first boyfriend. I've always wanted to like hold a guy's hand outside. I've done that once, but he would call me ugly every day. It was really tiring. So I don't count that as a boyfriend because of being called ugly every day. Like, if you're dating someone, you're not gonna call them ugly. But yeah, I've like given up. And my mindset is like, it's not the end of the world, because I like money more. I love my hobbies. Money helps me continue to have my hobbies. I'm pretty soon gonna get a job where I won't be able to have any social life, which I'm so excited for, because all I do is lay around at home, wilt in depression about how I never had a boyfriend, and my friends have had a boyfriend and they just got a new boyfriend, and I'm just like, how do they get these boyfriends? Honestly, I don't really know how they get guys to commit to them or even sleep with them. I don't know, but that's because they're not ugly. So that's my experience, and I just want to get it out my system, because I'm tired of talking to myself about it, writing it down. I just want it out there. So there's that.